I'm getting my cigarette with it is hot. Well, John. Oh, I just got up. I took a nap. I was tired when I got home. Uh, oh, I'm. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I took a nap. I was like tired. So let's see what we can talk about. Oh, and hello, everyone. Feel free to like and subscribe. Well, I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. It is hot. It's really hot. Oh boy. At 12 o'clock, I was like done. My brain was frying. It was really hot. Oh, and it was an interesting day. It really was. So I'm wearing my new favorite shirt. So I want to thank everyone for coming today. And today we'll be talking about whatever you want to. We can talk about bloodsuckers. Oh, darn it. God, tread lightly on the vampire stuff because, I think that's my, ex's family. I'm just trying to be funny. Oh, God. Oh. All right, let's bring some good vibes. Shoot, where did I put my? Oh, anyway, I just wanted to thank everyone for coming today, and let's talk about being positive when it's a really hard time to do that. Have good friends who are positive. Uh, Pray for your enemies, even if they piss you off, but it's okay. So anyway, I tried to lighten up my eyebrows by using using the world's most powerful. Oh shoot, my alarm's going off. I'm sorry. I must have pushed it to snooze. Well, am I having a bad hair day? Oh my gosh. Nothing's perfect at times. Oh, okay. It's been a long time since, oh, forever. So today, the person from the insurance company came and checked everything out and stuff, and then told senior psychopaths, well, my ex, that it would cost a $1,000 deductible. And I'm like, oh fuck. Well, I could go to like it's like a paycheck thing. They would lend me 600, but I would only pay half, which would be 500. So yeah. Oh, thank you. No, no. That is just, oh yeah, I'm telling you. It's the deductible from the insurance company. It's like when you get in a car accident and you have like I had this before. It's a $500 deductible. Well, this is $1,000 deductible. And I'm like, well shit. There's two of us. Does he expect me to pay for the whole thing? So it's a $500 deductible. Yeah, he does. Oh, it goes to the insurance company. I wouldn't pay him. Oh God, no. I would pay the insurance company. Oh, I wouldn't trust him. He's a sly little, yeah, he's sly. Oh, I'm not that stupid. I was born not yesterday, okay? Oh shit. He's a sly little fucker. I hate to be that way. But with him I have to. Oh my gosh. He's gone. Oh, excuse me. He's gone to my part. Oh, shoot. He's gone into. I had to lock my room up again. I was leaving it unlocked. I was like, and then I had some expensive one of these. They were like they were 150 a piece, and they're gone. And that's what Senior Psychopants has been holding and walking around with. So $300. That's how much they cost me. I use them every so often. Not a lot, but they're mine. I bought them, and he's a thief. Yeah. A liar and a thief. They go hand in hand, as far as I'm concerned. But yeah. Mm. No, no, no. Only the house is in his name, and because we were married for so long, uh, they it's half mine. Um, it's in the divorce creed. So it's stated in the divorce creed that if I had the money and I wanted to, I could buy the half of the house. And he knows that. I got it. I read it. Oh, yeah. So even though my name isn't on there, yeah. Actually, yeah, it's $60,000 buyout. Plus, I have to pay another 60 what's owed for the house, so it's 120. Yeah, it's like 60 for him, and then 60. Oh, shoot. It's there we go. and that's what's left in the house payment. So I would have to go, you know, through, who he pays his house off, and pay that off. I'd have to hire a lawyer who is. I wouldn't have to hire real estate. My dad, he says, all you have to do is get a good lawyer. Yeah, you got not house payment, but the what's owed left for the house, and that's what he told me. He even said, yeah, it's his half is 60 grand, and he wanted to argue it. At first, I said, well, the house, and I was talking about that after the fire. The house down the way, was 247, and they redid a shitload of stuff, and that place looks nice. My house looks like Sanford and Son. I hope so. I do. The last time the air went out and I paid for it to be fixed, he owed me $250. He never paid it back. He just said, "You got the money." So that's why I didn't get it fixed the second time. Yeah. Well, I can't bitch about it. I did have the money and stuff, so it is what it is. Aw, that's so sweet. Oh, John, that's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, my ex, he unfortunately, he hates me too. I pray for him all the time. I do. I go, God, just help him. He knows that. Oh, oh yeah. Not having a good early life can really, yeah. Yeah, well, actually, my ex had a really good, family life. I thought I was getting a mama's boy, and I married my mother. I did. I married I married my mom. She was a sociopath. She was. She was gorgeous. She looked exactly. My mom always said, "I was gorgeous." I go, "Oh, thank you, mom." She'd go, "Oh yeah, yeah," because we looked exactly alike. I got to get my hair brushed. Oh, I'm going nuts without my hair being brushed. So anyway, yeah. So she was abusive. Oh, oh, at the irony. Yeah. Oh God, I still got to get that fixed, and it's going to take a lot to get it fixed. I'm like, oh, it really is. It's going to take. Um, Welcome everyone of all backgrounds. Like, I'm so free to chat. Loves. It's so good. Yes, we are. And I pray. It's I pray and wish them well, because some of the people who are the meanest, they need the most love, but sometimes from afar for safety reasons. You know. Yeah, it is painful though. I know that. a lot of people have, hard backgrounds and stuff. Um, you know, so I always told my son, make friends with everyone. So my son had a friend that had a hard background, and um, is he brought a friend over, and his friend drank more beer than and yeah, he was a kid about 9 or 10 years old. I found beer in the air duct, like cans of beer. And I said to my ex, hey, who in the hell's this? He goes, oh, I've been missing some beer. And I was thinking, wow, there's no cans out. And we turned on the heat, the heat went on, and you hear clink, 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 and we opened up the duct, and it's all like beer cans. Hi. Yeah. So it's funny though. It was I had to realize that there was young alcoholics out there, and I'm like, wow. I didn't. I talked to his teacher and said he shouldn't be in trouble. It's because he doesn't understand that he's, about alcoholism and stuff. And they understood that I wasn't, pissed off the parent, or the kid is just he needed help. Yeah, exactly. He was suffering, and at least now the parents know why he's falling asleep all the time. Yeah. Yeah. I was like, another thing solved by, no. Yeah. God love them. Oh, I know. Kids are great though. I mean, my son had a good childhood, and he said, he was telling his friends, I had a great childhood. Yeah. I said, hey, at least you had a good childhood. You're an adult. Go. He's an adult now, so I tell him, I go, you need to take care of you know, yourself, and do things that are good for you. He's like, and he does, he stays out of trouble, and he's goes online. I got the best kid. My son's the best. I'm worried about my daughter. She married an asshole, and pretty much I tried to get through to them, and since they are not complying with me, I'm going to find out. Uh, he's like he's like her daddy, acts just like him, doesn't have a job. She's thinking of working too, and he has none. Oh yeah, he's a love muffin. She's the younger sister. She's younger. She was born in 2000, so she is 22, 24. God, it was like yesterday when she was 21. Yeah, she was born in 2000, makes her 24. She's a good kid. It's been a long time. She hasn't, answered my calls or anything, and I pay for her cell phone. So I was going to call my company, not to turn it off. I wanted to find out if the phone is being used, and, if, what's going on. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I always had the phone for her. And she's got a sure job. She makes more than me. She does. Yeah. Oh, well, I just keep praying. That's all I can do. You can, yeah. But she works hard. She's a hard worker like me. She looks like me, but miniature. I always thought it was funny. I go, oh, that's my mini me. Oh, she hated that. Oh, she told me, Mom, I hated when you say that. Oh, it drove me nuts. So now I know what bothers her. Mini me, mini me. She is. She looks like a. She has real long blonde hair, though. I mean, it's like down past her butt, and she has a birthmark mole right up here, like that. I think that is so cool. I said, "Man, you got all the things I wanted, when I grew up." Yeah. Well, I'm going to pray that she gets somebody, if she's in a bad relationship, that she gets somebody that is a good Christian to help her. Yeah. She's always been closer to her dad because he was around more than what he was around. He was retired by the time I had Natasha and stuff. By the time she was 8, he was retired. So I had to foot the bill. We were on welfare for a while until he went on he gets a nut check. He really does. He gets a check saying, "I'm crazy." Yes. Ah, how about this? Dear God, please have it where my daughter calls me and tells me what's going on, so I know if I should keep the phone turned on or not. Amen. There, I just need to know because I can deal with, it's only $60 a month, and I always thought it would keeps like a line open so I have something. I was 21 when I had Devin. I was 31 when I had Natasha. Aw, really? That's amazing. My mom was I don't remember, but I heard my brother was a late birth. She was in 40 or 45. That's pretty good. Me, I am the oldest. Yeah, I am the oldest. No, I'm the oldest on my dad's side. On my mom's side, I have an older sister. She was 20 years older than me. She's like pint size. Yeah, she's a little thing. I tower over her. It was funny. Her son's a giant. He's the gentle giant. He's so sweet, and his wife's an asshole. Oh wow, that is awesome. It is a blessing, you know, a blessing to have good people with you. I always love my family. They're in Ukaipa. I'll connect with them when my life is a little more together. I am not bringing them over here. Oh Lord, I'm embarrassed. Oh, I live. It's like I need the Sanford and Son theme. Da-na-na-na, da-na-na. There's my house. There it is. So, yes, they are. My daughter is an amazing woman. She can do makeup that is really good. She was doing readings, and what she would do is just have it where she would read, and then the voiceover would be a different voice she would use. She would do these amazing. I bought all these things for her after Halloween. The day after Halloween, I bought makeup and stuff. I still have makeup. So she went, and yeah, I would like for her. No, she is working over at the warehouse. It's like a warehouse for sports warehouse over in over in Utah. She married a Mormon. Or not married, but she's living with a Mormon. So she's, you know, I just hope that she's okay. I mean, the grandparents are so loving. They are. They're really nice. Oh, I know. And she is so smart. So good in art. I'm like, my baby, she is so good. And I'm so proud of her. I am. Guess what? I got a new friend. I just adopted her this week. It's Sarah's mom. I come in to take a shower and I go, "Hi, Mom." And she goes, "Hi." And yesterday she was in a little better mood. She was talking with her doctor and stuff and what they were going to do. And she was all excited. Yeah, I hope so too. I think sometimes I just think my son doesn't want to get involved in if she doesn't feel, she's mad at me for divorcing her dad because it took, uh, yeah, my son for 6 months wasn't talking to me when I filed for divorce. It wasn't until after the divorce was done, and then Devin said, "Okay, what do you plan to do?" And I let Devin have, I really did let him, because I could feel that he really wanted me to stay with his dad, but he really sees what his dad is. He came and we would talk, and he goes, "Mom, why does Dad drink so much?" And I go, "Devin, Dad's always drank a lot. I just covered up for him so many times. I can't do it no more." And he goes, "Really?" I go, "I can't. You got to understand. I can only take so much, and then, you know, there's nothing else I can do." I mean, he's a hoarder on top of it. I'm married. But it is what it's a learning experience. It's a learning experience. But he now understands. He goes, "I understand, Mom." So he pursued his dad to make sure we got the insurance guy to come out here because he said that he would go back to sleep and would not, call. So he made sure he called. Yeah, that's what I did because he's like me, it took me a while. I was 8 when my parents got divorced, and I understood it very well. Yeah. He does. He's got my back. If I said to him, "Hey Devin, I need you to do my roof. I'll pay you some money, your time, but I need you to do my roof." He'd do it. He says, "Oh, I need to have that clipper on top." So I said, "Well, don't we have?" Oh yeah, we used to have them. They went up in the fire. I'm going to have to buy a thing to cut the. Oh, I know. When you have a kid that will do stuff for you when they're an adult, that's nice. I have my friend. I have a friend. Her son does that. I mean, he puts up stuff for like the elderly and stuff, and he's just helps the neighbors out. Yeah, it's really neat. It's I named him. Hmm. It's from my side of the family. It's from the Celtic, and yeah, it means poetic. Devon means poetic. He can tell me off too. We've been mad at each other, and but he'll come back and go, "I'm sorry, Mom. I blew up," and I'm like, "Okay, it's okay." And he goes, "All right, Mom." And then we'll go, "Hey, let's go out to eat now." So we'll go out to eat. Our favorite place is China a Go Go. So far, that's where I've taken him because he likes Chinese food. when he was a little boy, we used to go to this Chinese restaurant in West Dearborn, and it was like the typical. I mean, it really brought me back home when I was a kid. We used to go in San Bernardino. There was this Chinese restaurant. It looked like off the set of a movie theater. It had the big red dragons on both sides, and then when you walk in, it had all these like the round features and with the dragons and stuff. I was like, this is too cool. So we went back there when I was 18, and it wasn't as well lit, and the dragon wasn't hardly painted. It was, pretty well needed a new paint job, and I got really sick. I had food poisoning, and my dad got the blame for it. He was like, I'm so sorry, stuff. I was like, he was telling me sorry while I'm in the bathroom. I can't. Do you want daddy to get? No, I don't want. Yes, you're a gift in my life. You are. All my friends are gifts in my life when I have friends, and I want to have them around, forever. So I treat my friends well. You know, my friend today said, she goes, can I borrow? I go, I'm broke. She goes, you're broke, I'm broke. She goes, oh, but I'd lend it to you if I had it. She goes, okay, that's nice. I said, I'd lend it to her if I had it. Usually we help each other out. One day I go, God dang, I need, I go, I'm broke. And she goes, you know what? I didn't pay for gas. And she did. And it was nice. I was like, okay. She's a good person. I work around her with a lot of good people. She makes me laugh. One day it was like, if she was mad at someone, she goes, and she goes, just fuck off. Just fuck off. And she leaves. And I'm like, and then I turned on the radio, which I have the speakers, but apparently we have to take our things home when we go home. And maybe I will find a different place to put the speakers where management will be happy. So for now, I got to comply. So I'm just, I'm just so happy. I got so much. And yeah, I know I got to pay the $500, but I'll find a way. Maybe I'll have a big yard sale. I wonder if I could sell my ex's church for $500. Uh, yeah, I tried to put that in perspective. I really do. My grandmother got in a fight with my grandfather, and her way of getting even, said, "Oh, hi Terry. I'm sorry, I didn't. I'm being self-absorbing. I'm sorry." Thank you. Thank you, Terry, for coming today. I love my hairbrush. I have these are boar hairbrushes because I have a lot of hair. I don't have thick hair. I just got a lot. So yeah, when it gets really hot, I'm coming in early. I got talked in after today. Oh, my head got hot, and I was like, I'm gonna. Oh no, 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 no. I am not. Oh no. Mm-mm. I am not going to be frying tomorrow. I'm leaving at 12 tomorrow. Oh, no, 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 no. It's crotchy fire. I wet my hair really wet, okay, get wet, put thing, make sure, okay, everything's all set. I go out, and then it was like it was like an hour later. I was like, I'll get everything done. Oh, silky, silky. I wash my hair with, I wash my hair with just conditioner, but it's nice and silky. It is. I use, I use a no name brand, but it's coconut. It smells like coconut. It is soft. Thank you. It is very soft. I do like my hair. I'm grateful that I got my grandma's hair, my dad's hair. My mom, God love her, when she wore wigs a lot, it did a lot of damage to her hair because it didn't let her head breathe, is what somebody had said, because she had patches of hair where it wouldn't grow. And yeah, so she had bald spots. So she goes, Steph, do my hair. I go, no, mom, I don't know how to do. No, she made me do her. I found her hair dye and I put it on my hair. It turned out beautiful. So she wanted me to do her hair. And when people get older, you have to actually set the hair dye for almost 45 minutes longer because it's very wiry. So I set it as if it was a regular hair dye. So I had to wait a week, dye it again to the correct thing, and it actually turned out fine. My mom was like, God, finally. So what's your hair color? What is everyone's hair color here, Terry? What's your hair color? But I'm so grateful to have friends that let me brown. That's my hair color. My son's hair color is my hair color. So whenever people say what's your original hair color? His. I go, my son's hair color is exactly, well, shoot, where's that picture thing? Well, I got a picture of me when I was 16, and that's pretty well my hair color. Yeah. Oh, he had blue eyes till age 3. Aw. Yeah, that's amazing. I had I had what they call dirty blonde forever, and then my grandmother would. It was like the early '80s were hard for me because my grandmother thought it'd be cool to give me one of those string curls. You know the curls. They're called perms, and she used to take me to places that were reputable and whatnot. But that was her summer gift to me, so I didn't have to do much to my hair and I can look good. That was great until I turned 18 when she wanted to do that, and it broke her heart. I finally said, Grandma, I have a hairstyle that I paid a stylist to do my hair, and I can't get a perm. My hair's been colored, and then I have it where I can curl it, and I'm good. And she was so sad and broken heart. I said, Grandma, because I did not want to break her heart because I love that woman. She's a good cook. And she's just, she was my grandma and she was like more my mom than my grandma. So I'm like, let's go make a date. Well, go with you as if I'm getting my hair permed. I even sit under the with you like we always did. That's what she wanted to do, just spend a special day with me. So I did. She got her hair permed and I sat with her and I talked with her and then we went out to lunch And she said it was the best thing I ever did because my grandmother, the year later, around Christmas, passed away when I was spending Christmas time with her. And yeah, I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I spent time. I said, yeah, oh, we'll still pretend I'm getting to her because I didn't. Like I said, I'm. When it comes to my grandmother, it was hard to ever say no. She never asked me anything above and beyond what she wouldn't do herself. She had dark hair. My grandma had dark hair and blue eyes. My grandfather, he had dark hair, but by the time I seen him, it was all gone. He said he had wavy hair. It waved goodbye. Both my grandparents had blue eyes. My parents had blue eyes. Oh shit, we're blue-eyed people. But that's, what my parents, my mom's side was Scottish, and my dad's side, I think it was Irish. Yeah, Irish. We got the fun drinking side family. Yeah, you don't want to invite us for your week. We'll clean your ass out. Yeah, I'm joking. My family's fun. I really miss them. And I'm so grateful that I had a decent childhood. It wasn't perfect. No childhood's perfect, but yeah, my mom had her moments in life, and I had my dad and grandpa always protected me. So I never had, yeah. Okay, let's look. I got Irish, Scottish, German, Polish. All right. These are all the drinking ones, the fun drinking ones. And then I got French on my mom's side. And then I got Russian on from my dad's side. Woo, boy, we're talking Smirnoff and whatnot. I'm not a big drinker, though. I just, you know, sometimes I will even pour myself a shot and I forget all about it. I got a shot that's waiting. I'm like, oh, I forgot about that. My favorite things to drink are like the milk base, like the sipping things. I put ice in them. I like the crushed ice, and I sip on it, and I like the taste. It tastes good. I'm getting some waffle ones. I got all right. What I found out, I got the sipping cream, and the other thing, you don't pour it together. I found shot glasses that, yeah, yeah. When I ran out, I was making like a lot of alcoholic stuff, and I said, okay, this is my theory. Either I buy $25 worth of what I want to drink, or I can buy $25 of weed. I'll pick the weed. I really will. I'll pick the weed over alcohol. 10 to 1, yeah. No pills, no weird hangups. I got a metaphysical therapist I talk to twice a month. That's what I could afford. That's what I should ask. I wonder if my insurance will have, like, I guess she's accredited if my insurance would take that. Oh, if not. She's very professional and I love what she does. She makes me feel happy. I'm getting rid of bad things that don't need to be in my life. I love my pot. Love my pot. You didn't see what I bought yesterday. All right, all right. I got it itty bitty. Look at this. It's itty bitty. Isn't that cool? Oh my god. It's a little one. I had it filled up yesterday. It's just little. It's like a little pint-sized grinder. I love it. I know. I do. Oh, I do. I made a joint So I can never smoke a whole joint. So I like smoke them down. I gotta do something with that thingy, Sarah. I love you, but gosh darn it. I adopted her. Her mom goes, "Will you be my friend?" And I go, "Of course I'll be your friend." I said, "Will you be mine?" She goes, "Yes, I'll be your friend." And I go, "So, she goes, so when are we going to go pick up men? Are we going to go get boyfriends together?" So I asked her if she wanted my blow up boyfriend. I go, "Would you want?" She goes, "Oh no, 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 I'm not taking that." I go, "God damn, what's wrong with him? God." When I was a kid, I was one of those kids that you see, um, alone, latchkey kids. So my dad taught me how to do male voices. So when I used to answer the phone, hello, that's how yeah. So my friends would think that it was I had a guy. Oh yeah, that's my dad. So when my dad actually went to answer it, "You're not." My dad's like, "Are you pretending to be me? You impersonating me?" And I go, "Yeah, I am, Dad. It's been a lot of fun." He never really got mad. He knew I was just doing it for the fact to have people think he was there, so I wouldn't be pressured by my friends to have parties and stuff. So they actually thought it was my dad. And I was like, "Yeah, they were pressuring me to have parties here." And, I'm just not, I'm not into all that shit. I got school. Yeah, I was always that way. I was all business. I got my school. And, I mean, my dad never made a big deal about having big grades in high school. He said, "If you got a D on up, if you get a D and up, you're fine." And F was considered not so fun, and you got extra work around the house until you got that grade up. Well, I'm I'm really working hard, and I'm being good. Yeah, I would say that this is, it can be a pain. I don't do it at work, or if I'm doing it, I don't, do it when I need my brains. I just get fuzzy, but I can understand. I just get fuzzy. I just want to be there. Oh, my automatic light. I'll turn on when I want to. I didn't know. I thought that you can have a choice between having the motion and a regular light. So yeah, I'm not too happy with this light. No. Well, if you want to enjoy one with me, I sit there and I'm like all happy, and I'm going, "Oh yeah, what?" In order to get stuff done around here, I can't be super high and stuff. So yeah, I usually have to, like, in the evening when I'm going to bed, or when I want to just meditate early. But on the average, if I want to get stuff done, I can't be high all the time. I got to get stuff done. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff. Boy, it takes me away too. Come take me away. Oh, a different encouragement. My encouragement is, when I get home, like if I have nowhere else to go, I will get home, have my weed, you know, do some stuff around the place, because if My body's actually, I bruised my tailbone. So every time I bend too low, I'm like, oh, that's smart. That's smart. So I have to do it real slow. Oh, that is beautiful. We went to, what was it? Canada has some beautiful, but um, cathedrals. Yeah, they had this cathedral. Um, I'll remember what city it was in, but I don't remember now. But it was in Canada, Toronto. It was in Toronto. We were spending. This was our camping trip over in Canada, and he had his second wife, Jane, and we went camping, and they had this cathedral over in Toronto, and this had huge oyster shells this big. Kid you not, where they held the holy water. They had this huge oyster shell, just huge. It was beautiful. Oh my God. It was art. And my dad was like, you know what I'm taking you? This is part of your art class. Look at all this. And we were looking at the art and we were talking about, you know, the Bible and stuff, what my dad knew. And, you know, I mean, it was like my dad is very educated. So he wanted me to be educated enough to know the difference between good art, jazz, to enjoy, be a well rounded person. So I'm glad he did. I would like to go visit that. It was beautiful. That church was so pretty. He keeps not like he keeps staying lit, but I'm glad. After oh geez, well I know a lot of people are anti. They don't want to talk about religion. You know, they're afraid to bring it out, and yeah, yeah. My dad was Catholic. My grandmother was Catholic. So was my grandfather. And the Catholic has received a lot of negative reviews. Midnight Mass. Yeah, I went to midnight mass with my grandmother when we lived in California. I liked it because I got to stay up. Woo! I'm staying up midnight mass, and then they had cookies and stuff at like 12 o'clock or so. So we would stay late because Grandma always helped. Steffi was like, woo! Yeah, she did that once and had me stay with midnight mass after that. No. Oh, look, Santa came. Oh shit. Yes, I do feel outcast. I was actually, you know what? I'm going to put that. No, it won't be negative, but yeah, I do feel that way. A lot of people, I have been called on this channel a long time ago. I had said that there was a neighbor that needed some extra prayers and stuff. This is when I was living in California, and I thought a lot of people there were Christians and stuff. And yeah, they're wolves. They're wolves in sheep's clothing. Yes. Yeah, and there's so many people who lie who they are. Who try to. I don't know. It's just sad. It really is. And it's like they say in the Bible, they know not They are also some. They could be somebody that God sent them for us so we can see what's the difference between good and evil. Oh my God, really? Let me see. Yeah. Uh, Good people think alike. Oh, it's it is what it is, you know? You can't change people. All you can do is pray for them. And that's what I say to my daughter and son. And my son's an atheist. Good boy. But one day I would like him to see, you know, an angel, a real angel, and have him like, you know, I can't change him. I can blame my stepdad for that. He was a hypocristian, is what I call them. Hypocristians are people who go to church and are the most evil, vile human beings on the face of the earth. Hypocristians. Oh, let me write that. I'll type that in. Hypoc- oh, it'll be an A. Oh, shoot. That's what. Hip. Oh, and that's hype. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. Here. Hy. Uh, oh, shit. YP. Yeah. Aw, oh, that's so sweet. Mm, yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah. Well, so I do. Um, I mean, I even mentioned. I go, Devin. So when you get married, I don't give a lot. I don't care where we're married. We don't need to marry in a church. And I'm like, oh, come on. Yeah. Oh, and you can't be that way. You got to, when you're lukewarm, unfortunately, there's no room for that. It's like passion, all right? Passion, it's hot. It's the same with, your faith. If you're lukewarm, you're not going to be able to be hot enough to make tea. Thank you. I was always you know what got me after being turned away because my dad's friend who was a priest got mad at my dad and I got kicked out. That's the only reason why. So when I started going to Bible school, I was the number one kid. Oh, I know that answer. So whenever the teacher would see me, she would go, "No, no, we gotta let other people win." I I always was the good kid, but when I was bad, I was bad. Okay, I was, I think, 14, and I was hanging out with what you would call the wrong crowd, not the drugs. It would be religion wise. And my dad said, "This is not right." Oh yeah. He went, and that was the only time I went a week. I don't know how he pulled it off. I went a week early. I did all my tests and everything. My dad was like, these kids were really bad. So he sent me to California. I got in a bad crowd, and my dad said that was it. My grades didn't go down or nothing. It was just, he said, no, we're not playing this. Yeah. I'm not perfect either. So I know what it's like to, tell your parents to go. And there's no drugs involved. It was what you call playing with dark, dark magic, real dark. And I'm real embarrassed about it. And that's why I tell people, no, no, no. There are bad things out there. You cannot play with them. You play with them, you don't know what you're going to be stuck with. Because you hear people about shadow people and stuff. A lot of these people also don't tell these ghost hunters that they're into stuff that they don't even understand. You know, I mean, we have enough of our own like vices, our own demons to deal with. It took me a while. I talked to a therapist. Yeah, I talked to a therapist, and I pretty well, felt that I was doing all right. Yes, let them feel that there are not the hypocrites out there. That there's good people with good hearts. It's just these are trying times. Ooh, boy, did I see a lot this year already. Wow. Yes, may grow closer to God. I'm just happy things are going to be done. Oh, that would be really nice. I like that. Oh, that would be nice. Oh, sure. I took all the pop out of my car, so I was like, oh shoot, I put it in my work fridge, my my Mountain Dew. Oh, maybe that's why Mark wasn't talking to. I gave away one of my Mountain Dews stuff at work, and then he goes and gets children these days. Yes, that would be real nice. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That almost looks like the one over in Michigan. Wow. I love the stained glass windows. Light a candle for me. Amen. I would love to see the church that was over in Toronto. I got to look that up. I'll do that. That was really, it was just beautiful. Yeah, I'm blessed. I had two beautiful children that I never had any problems in the past. I didn't have problems with drugs with them, no problems with drama. I didn't have like weird calls from my daughter that she was in a place that she didn't know she was at. I've had friends tell me some stories about their kids, and I'm like, and they come from, their kids just like milk that. I'm like, wow. So when my kids started to become older, the age of 12, I had the grown up talk. The grown up talk goes like this: Natasha, you're 12. All right. I gave her some Midol, tampons, and I and some other stuff. And I also said, if you get in deep trouble, I mean, I said not pregnancy and stuff, but I said, if you if you're a person that gets in trouble with the law all the time, you're going to be on your own. And she goes, yeah, you don't got the money for that. And I go, that's right. And she goes, I'm not going to get into any trouble, Mom. I'm not going to be like your brother. So both my kids had that talk and they understood, and they never gave us any problem. Where I've had other friends' kids, yeah, they were problem children. Oh, gosh. I'm just so happy that I was able to meet you here, John. And I'm glad you're close to your brother and you love your mommy so much. That's a good thing, you know. It's not a weakness to love. And some people make that a weakness and they cry on that, and you're like, wow, okay. Yeah, I've been there, done that. I love the lovely stained glass. It's that's the one thing that's hard to find now if you buy a redone, like an old house where it had stained glass, and then they get the special tempered glass and all that, and they take the stained glass out, and it's like, oh crap, you know. You're like, you modernized it, now you took that charm out. What's it cost to have like a you know, just to put the plastic, and you blow dry it? I deal with that. I would like the stained glass. Mm. Uh, well, that church is so pretty. I think I'll just set it for my screensaver. I need to change my screen now. So I set it for my screensaver. Let's see. Oh, it's saved. Oh, shoot. How do I save that? Oh, crud. I'll take a picture of it, and then I gotta edit it. Okay. I'll edit it later. Oh, backstory. Oh, wow, that's nice. Uh, it's okay. I'm glad you're back. Welcome back. Oh, your mom. Give her a kiss on the forehead for me. And that's a good break. That's a good mom break. My, my son's playing. Oh, I hear the garbage moving. My neighbors. Uh, Parents are so amazing. My dad, I was close to him. My mom, she had her issues to deal with, and yeah, she was there for me. Is your neighbor unique? And now you know why I don't do weed, just at home. I don't drive with it or nothing. No. Can you met? Oh, the last time I drove with weed, I was on Michigan Avenue. I borrowed Christina's car. It was one of those cars that you could put the fucker to the floor and it wouldn't go. Little car, little shit box. I'm going 25 on Michigan Avenue. 25. It's a 50. It was 45 back then. And I'm going 25. Oh no, we are not. I was lucky I wasn't pulled over. I even looked at this. Oh shit, I'm going 25. I better hurry it up. Oh shoot, my legs are getting, oh, they feel heavy. Ah, dang it. I'm driving and I get, I go and I get to Fairlane Mall. Back then it was really hopping place to be. So I went there and I'm like, I can't drive until I get like where not high. So I put my glasses on and I went I had the munchies and I went to the food court. Oh yeah, fun times. when you when you're young and you don't know the effects of what happens, you're like, wow. So I get a call from Christina. It's 3 hours later, and she got done with her manicure, and she turned into a Karen. You better hurry up. If you don't get here, I'm going to get a taxi and make you pay for it. So I got there before the taxi, obviously, and I took her home. Oh boy, did I hear a big tongue lashing on the way home. Oh, I can't believe it. You're always late. Did you smoke that weed again? Ah, jeez, did you try? You're waiting and you're trying. Ow. Ah. Yeah, I had to hear the whole story. She was like my mom. It was like, Jesus Christ. I hung out with her and her friends, and I was 10 years older. A lot of times, yeah, I got talked into, oh, it's over an hour. Oh, I better wrap this up. Keep love in your heart and prayer and a prayer in your pocket. I love you, Omega.